guys, it's EquestrianAmelia here, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys may notice, I am in my house, and I thought I would do kind of like an equestrian day in the life, like being a high schooler during a pandemic. So I am currently hybrid, so this is my remote day. And today I have horseback riding, and as you guys probably already know, I only ride twice a week, so I thought I would do it today because I do have a lesson today, and I could do one on Saturday as well. If you guys want a day in the life, just comment down in the comments below. But yeah, today I am doing a day in the life vlog, and I am in my third class already. I was going to start it earlier, and I was supposed to get breakfast. I was supposed to get breakfast, but I didn't wake up to my alarm. So yeah, you know what, we're just gonna ignore that. Anyways, it's 10:28 right now. My class starts at 10:30, but I'm not gonna join until 10:30 because the teacher doesn't have like the waiting room type of thing, so I don't want to be stuck in there alone with just the teacher. So yeah, now I'm going to go into chemistry. I was just doing my vocab homework for English while at the end of Latin class because I do not understand a word in Latin. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna have chemistry now, and hopefully I get my breakfast soon. Oh, and I made coffee earlier, iced coffee. Nothing special because I didn't make my cold brew yesterday. Yeah. On to chemistry.
That's it. I'll see ya.
Chemistry done. I have to redo my entire lab because I messed up a lot and it looks disgusting. Alright, the conclusion question is up here. That's Chloe. Hello! So, as you can see, I talked to Chloe on FaceTime because she called me right after class and we just talked about it and went over stuff. And we talked for like 20 minutes since we had a 40-minute break in between classes, and then my mom came with my breakfast. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go because my mother is back. Well, actually we kind of have to go because we have 2 minutes until theology.
We have 11:15.
Oh, oopsie.
Jesus is kidding. Okay.
Bye. Toodaloo. Alright then, now we have to go and get my breakfast from my mother because she came back with my bagels that I was supposed to get this morning but I never got. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, he's so damn cute. Is he so cute? Yes, he is. He's so cute. Ew, your breath smells. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah. So let's go get my mother. So I just got my bagel. If anyone wants to know what my bagel order is, there is a mess everywhere. Put that on the ground. And then I'll organize this in a sec, but my Regal order onion with cream cheese. And now I'm just gonna watch a little something. I have 11 until 11:50. It's now 11:32, so I have a little less than 20 minutes to eat this and finish my coffee, which, yeah, so I ended up watching an episode of Criminal Minds that I think I just started or was finishing, and it was a pretty good episode. But yeah, Criminal Minds, my new obsession. Also, I do not agree with people. Matthew Gray Gubler, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyways, those are my opinions. Thank you for listening, and now on to my next class, which is theology. So, I just had theology and I forgot to press the record button. So my iPad stopped recording because it decided to have no storage. So it kind of didn't record a lot of stuff, but yeah, I started my vocab homework and I have to do the paragraph, but I'm gonna do that later. And I also covered my camera.
So, find your neutral spine.
Oh, hi.
Right behind the belly button. Just
Needs film on everybody.
take your hand and see what that feels like. Okay, remember it's just your fingers.
He's very cute.
It's a little bit.
Isn't
Okay,
he?
now let's engage our abdominals.
I put lip balm on just now, so I'm not gonna.
So we pull
His brother decided to run away, so we have
towards the heart.
a missing cat. A lady spotted him. We put a trap there. He didn't go in last night. We got another cat though that went in our trap right in front of the house, so my mom has to just neuter him and we're just gonna release him. We're not keeping him. But yeah, his adopted brother. They were both orphans. Well, the other one, he was dropped off at a shelter in PA right next to the barn, so my mom caught him and we just brought him home, and they are basically brothers. So this one is being super friendly because he wants his brother back. Doesn't he? Yes, he does.
One more set. We breathe 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, exhale,
Yes, he
exhale,
does.
exhale. Okay. Take
He's so
right knee
cute.
across.
He's so cute.
And then get really
Isn't he?
heavy. Let
Yes,
it all
he is.
go. Remember, let your shoulder, right shoulder be heavy down towards the floor. And gently rock with right hip and right knee.
He's so cute.
So when we're doing our hundreds, I know you're thinking
Go,
about a
Bubbles.
lot,
There we
but
go.
when you can
And he jumps on the
this
bed.
spot as well, think
So let's
about
get back to
inhale through the nose and exhale
this
through
one.
your mouth.
So in this clip, I am in dance class via Zoom, and throughout the entire pandemic, we have only done dance through Zoom. And for the most part, I spend dance class either working out on my own or doing my homework. And in this case, I was redoing my chemistry lab from earlier, and I managed to pretty much get everything done with that one.
So I'm happy you're here. It's nice to see you.
Just finished dance. I got my vocab done and I got 2 labs of my labs done. I just have to watch the videos and make the observations, and now I just have to continue it, but I have a break now for 40 minutes until 1:40, which is when I have my favorite class, which is world history, and then after that I have algebra 2 trigonometry because I'm ahead in math. So yeah, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee because that one went way too quickly. like the ice melted too quickly for my personal taste, so let's go make another coffee. So my phone is running out of battery to record, but I did not get my coffee because my mom dumped the pot already. So I just got myself a snack and I'm gonna watch Criminal Minds until the rest of my break because I just need to wake up because that was boring. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that and then I'm gonna record again when I am in World History and Algebra. So I don't remember what the teacher was doing in this clip, but I found it very boring and I decided to just do my nails and just file them down because I was bored. Yeah, so excuse how much I was dealing with my nails. I usually never do this, but there you go. See, I got to work once I needed to. Teehee. So as you just saw, I finished history class and now I have algebra in a few seconds.
3 log.
Oh, I'm still in.
Is it code? No, it'll be log base 3.
But I don't
X.
finished everything.
Does anyone have something different, or does anyone have a comment about letter E?
That we're doing right now, and I've already done this stuff outside of school.
F.
So yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Anyone want to try F? Kind of getting trickier, right? A little bit?
So class just finished, and now I'm gonna change into the stuff that I prepared for myself for today. I'm gonna do a little bit of homework until 5 o'clock because we have to leave at 5 for Jamaica, and I'm probably not gonna do work until like 3:30-ish because I'm lazy. I might even just change into some sweatpants or something until like 4:30. So yeah. Fit check. I go grab something to eat because I ate like an hour and a half ago. But I'm always hungry, so which is not good. It's okay, actually I have to take down some stuff, so I decided I'm gonna watch a little bit of Criminal Minds. Finish the episode. I don't know how long it is. Finish the episode. And then maybe start my homework. I'll start my homework with chemistry because the upload is due tomorrow morning, I believe. And I also have to upload the algebra homework, I think, unless she doesn't post it. Yeah, I have to do the... Well, she posted it. Well, now I'm confused. I guess, oh yeah, I have to turn it in actually by Friday. But I'm gonna do it today because then I could just knock it out of the way for Friday and then I don't have to do anything the rest of the week. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then Latin is due tomorrow morning. I have a whole entire list of things that I need to do. Theology, both assignments are due Thursday, one at 9 a.m., one at 9 p.m. So I'm gonna, after horseback riding practice, I'm gonna do the one due at 9 a.m. and then tomorrow is Wednesday and then I'll start that assignment tomorrow. Hopefully I finish the one that's due at 9 a.m. on Thursday. You never know. But yeah, that's how my work life is going. My desk is atrocious. Hair. It doesn't really matter because it's going to be in a helmet, in a hairnet. Yeah, and so I'm going to be riding dressage today on Oakley. I brought my dressage saddle from PA, as well as a burgundy ear bonnet, a burgundy saddle pad, And I'm gonna be wearing a burgundy shirt and maybe a burgundy crew neck. Look at me matching. I had no idea how much stuff I had in burgundy until I started looking for stuff to match. I just bought this burgundy sweatshirt on Sunday. I have had that shirt for so long, and then all I need is polo wraps right now and pants and socks. That's all I need to match the burgundy set. But I don't want to. I want more saddle pads and more shirts in those colors. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. See you in a few. So, it's 4:40 right now, and I need to change, so... And then I'm gonna wear these socks, these really thin ones, until I break those boots in. Now let's go. So then I rode Oakley. He's about 12 years old, draft cross gelding who just came in, and as I already mentioned, and I'm gonna voice over this ride because I did a lot of dressage work and I learned a lot from Ellen as well, and I'm also too lazy to make an edit out of it right now. And also, like, the angles aren't good enough for me because I'm so picky about them. So yeah, if you want to go see actually good edits, go look on my Instagram. I'm going to put a plug right here. Hope you guys like it. But I'm going to just voice over this bit. So like here we were working on getting him nice and straight around the corners because he has such a wiggly body. His body, like his front end and his hind end disconnect. So his shoulder will move out because he's so imbalanced and doesn't have enough muscle. His shoulder moves out and it doesn't like conform to the rest of his body. It doesn't follow through with the motion of making a circle. So we're working right now on trying to make him as straight as possible into the corners and balanced on both legs. Obviously, horses tend to dip into their inside shoulder when they turn, as he is doing here now. But you can also tell that he's swinging his outside leg out instead of more coming in. So we're trying to work on that straightness, as I've just said 3 times. But yeah, that's what we're basically working on. And Alan was teaching me a lot about dressage since I've never gotten an actual dressage lesson in my life. But in all honesty, I think I've done pretty good by just watching a lot of videos and a lot of instructors teaching dressage. I'm gonna pat myself on the back right there. But yeah, that's what we were doing. She was teaching me how to bring my leg behind and what that means and things like that. So I'm starting to apply that with Milani as well, as you guys will see in my next dressage ride because I haven't done one yet since. Anyways, this is about Oakley, not about Milani. But yeah, this is what we were basically working on the entire lesson, even in the canter, but mainly in the trot because the trot is the easiest for the horse to dip out on instead of the canter. The canter, they kind of have to force themselves to dip into the corners because they are on their inside lead, whereas on the trot, both legs and both back ends are moving, so it's not like it's imbalanced. But you know, some horses are just different, and he needs a lot of work in the trot, especially. Less so in the canter, but in the trot. Well, as you just saw there, he was starting to stretch down, and I was serious, and I was patting him and very much rewarding him for that because he is quite a tense horse, especially when you get on, and he's quite fast. So when he starts to relax, that means it's a good sign. like putting his head down is a good sign of relaxation, and just starting to slow down, trying to slow down his brain, trying to absorb things. And it's also extremely good for his back, because it makes him work on extending it, actually using his back instead of just being very hollow and uptight. So Ellen also says in this clip not to let him forcefully do it, and you don't want the horse to drag you down to the ground when, like, out of your reins. You want them to ask politely, and for the most part you're supposed to ride in pretty loose reins, but you also don't want the horse jerking its face away from you, because that is kind of rude. So I'm just having loose fingers, letting him go through them, and I'm patting him every single time he puts it down, so that he knows that he's doing a good job, and that's what I want out of him, that he slows down, that he starts to use his brain more, uses his body more, because he is quite wiggly and quite goofy with it. He doesn't really care what he puts his feet at, so it's very good of him to start stretching down, more focusing and things like that. And you can also tell because he starts to lick his lips, starts to foam at the mouth, put his head down. These are all signs of relaxation and more trust into the person riding him or the person taking care of him, etc. So that's what we were also working on this day. We were working a lot on trotting, especially. We didn't have many canter circles, more trot circles, because he is imbalanced. He has not that much muscle, as I've said before. So yeah. You could see here I'm starting to ride on a loose rein. I'm starting to let him go and stretch a little bit as before. If you guys rewind to the beginning of the video, I was quite holding him in an uptight form, because he needs more of that support when he is tense and he doesn't think where he puts his feet and things like that. But once he starts to relax and think, he gets to have his head down and starts to relax like this. So that's a little bit about the ride too. So then we started to work on Highschools, because it is a good way to get them to stretch and put themselves in a frame as well. And this was also the other direction, so as you can tell, he is much faster, much more tense when we're going this direction than the other way, since he had more time before to relax into that one, and this is a brand new direction. So every time you switch direction, the horse is most likely going to get, every time you switch to a new direction, the horse is going to get more uptight. If you go back to the same direction, they get more comfortable, etc. So that's how the horse's mind works. So we are starting to allow him to soften up, trying to get him to soften up this direction, just like the one that we were doing the other way. So you can tell he's much quicker moving, and I'm trying to make him stretch, opening my rein to help him get around the corners easier, as Ellen told me to, because that seemed to work for him in the half school. So yeah, we were just more working on getting him into those corners, getting him to bend a lot, etc.
Open the outside ring in the corner. Open it. Outside ring, look left. Good. Go down. Outside ring. Good.
So we'll try I saw that coming. I saw it.
So then we started to canter the same direction as we were going before, and we were working also a lot on doing his trot to canter transitions, because the second you put on leg he goes into canter. So we were working on leg to trot and trot to canter transitions instead of just walk to canter, because that's what he's best at and he likes to go vroom vroom. So yeah, that's what we were working on. He was pretty good in the canter. He was a bit quick, so I was trying to get him to relax. The next ride after this, he was actually better because I used a method that I saw in a dressage video, and that helped him a lot better, but I didn't know it at the time, and I didn't know it at the time, but I just forgot about it. So yeah, here I was giving him some rein so that he could go more forward, so he could loosen up, and then I sat back more to get him on his haunches, and yeah, just trying to get him to relax in the canter, not go so fast, and not go into just a stop when I asked him to slow down, since he is more of a one speed type of horse in the canter. He can go faster when you ask him, but he won't go slower. So we're trying to get him to soften and relax in his regular tempo that he likes to go in, and then work from there to get into a slower tempo. So that's what we were working on in the canter. We weren't doing much more than that. We were just getting him, just getting him out and about in the canter.
Like trot him to the bottom. Yeah, definitely. And are you ready? Yeah. I'm Nicole. I'm going to teach you today, okay? I'm going to go this way, okay?
So I just finished, so I didn't just come home, it's like almost 12 o'clock maybe in the night, and I watched, and then I had dinner, and I finished an episode with my parents, and I did my chemistry homework. Like, I just have to write a few statements, and I have a whole bunch of work to do. So now I'm gonna go and shower. So I didn't end up recording the rest of my night and what I did, but as I said, I showered, did a little bit of homework, and then I watched some Criminal Minds and went to bed. That was pretty much the end of my evening, and yeah, that was my day of a high schooler in equestrian in high school in a pandemic. You would never think to hear high school and pandemic in the same sentence, would you? Especially in this day and age. Anyways, so yeah, that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Hopefully we get to 100 subscribers this year by December, hopefully, or by January. That would be a dream come true for this year, especially because it has been so hard. And also make sure to go follow me on Instagram, where I post especially stories every time I go to the barn. I am behind on a couple posts from the last few weeks, but don't be alarmed. I will post them eventually. Keyword eventually. Anyways, and then follow me on Facebook as well, where I post the same thing if you guys want to see that too. And I can sometimes include exclusive stuff on Facebook. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!